Hey drummers, how's it going? It's Alex once again, bringing you some more fun free drumming ideas. For this week's lesson, we've got another cracking drum fill. Normally I would do like drum beat exercise, tom groove, drum fill, technique video, but because the last fill lesson did so well, I thought I'd just give you guys what you want and whip out another one. So if you like what you saw in the intro and you want to give this one a crack, stick around and I'll break it down. Here we go. All right, so this drum fill is just over 2 bars long. We're actually going to start on the and the of our groove measure, and then that's going to spill over. Then we've got these 2 bars of this lovely sticking pattern, which sounds cool. It's got like, it sort of keeps you in the pocket. It's not going to veer off and sort of go mental, but it does sort of like break it up a tiny bit, give you a cool rhythm, but it's not going to sort of throw off the guitarist, the bass player and the singer. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from, we're just going to learn measure 1. Once we've got that down, we'll add the 2 extra snare hits that we would play on the and on the previous bar. And what we've got is this little pattern. It starts off with right, right, kick, and then left again. So it's like a 5-note pattern. 1, E, and a 2. And that's going to go snare, high, floor, kick, then snare again. Then essentially we're going to play the same thing again, but just use a slightly different like orchestration. So this time it's going to go. So we've got 1, E, and a 2. Okay, so every time you're hitting that final hit on the snare, that's going to be an 8th note, and all the rest are 16th notes. So 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and then when we get to beat 4, we're going to go 4 E and a. Okay, so measure 1's actually quite simple. Okay, if we now add, let's just push this back around. There we go. If we now add our 2 snares on the and on the of beat 4, we're going to get this. So that'd be and a 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 E and a. Now that last bit for beat 4 is just going to be right, left, right, kick, okay? All down on the floor tom. At this point, if you wanted to, you could just end things there, pop another bass drum and a crash, and that would be the first beat of your next measure. So that would be 1, 2, 3 and 4 and 4 and 2 and a 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so that is one option, but we're not going to do that. We're going to keep going. We've got another whole measure to go through, and this one's a little bit trickier. So let's just have a look at the sticking for that. It's going to start off with the left hand. So we've just done our right, right, kick, our 4 E and a. Now from there, we're going to bring our left hand straight up to the hi-hat, follow up with the kick. This is going to be 1 E, and then we're going to go straight to it. And in this case, I'm using a sort of medium-sized china, which will have a fairly quick decay. Very brash sounding, but you want a cymbal that's going to pop out quite nicely. The bell would work quite nicely here, a splash, but I think like a nice oriental crash or china cymbal will sound really, really good here, which is why I whipped one out for this particular video. So let's go back to the beginning of measure 2. We've got 1 E and a 2. Okay, which is going to be left kick, right and kick, little ghost through the left, and then another kick in the right hand up on that sort of like quick decay cymbal. So now if we're counting, we've got 1 E and a 2. If we now go from beat 2, which is that big hit on the china for the second time, we get this right, left kick. Okay, so all this is kind of linear apart from that first note. Right and kick, left kick, and then we're going to do a big crack on the snare for beat 3. And then for the and the up beat 3, we're going to do and a 4 E and a. So from beat 3 onwards, we've got 3 and a 4 E and a, which is going to be snare with the left, right, kick. Again, you can mix up which toms you want to use, or if you want to use a bit more snare. And then we're just going to finish off with a kick, leading into the bass drum and a crash. So we got this. If we take all of measure 2, link it together, we're going to get this 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a crash. Let's try that a little bit quicker. Just bear in mind, with this second half, all your left hand's going to be quiet apart from that big whack on beat 3, and then from there onwards you can sort of go loud and proud on those toms. Now, if we take what we've got there and add that to measure 1, we'll ignore the 2 snares on the and on the out beat 4 from the groove measure, and we're just going to go straight from count this all the way through. So we've got 1 E and a 2 and a 3 E and 4 E and a 1 E and a 2 E and a 3 and a 4 E and a 1. Let's add in those 2 snares. Right, let's speed this bad boy up a tiny bit, chuck it in some groove, and then we'll pop up there and demonstrate it at full chat. Here we go. Play that better. That's a bit better. Okay, so it's actually relatively simple. I'd say measure 2 is definitely harder. Let's just go through the sticking one more time. Measure 1, right, right, kick, left, right, kick, left, right, kick. This one's a bit harder to explain. Left kick, right kick, left, right kick. But obviously, there's too many syllables in there, so it'll be. Okay, you want to get that beat 2 down, or get up to beat 2 first of all, and then when you've got that down, go from beat 2. Right, left, kick, left, right, kick, crash. And that's all there is to it. Just take a little bit of time getting used to those little phrases, put them all together. And again, this is one of those things where you don't have to copy the sticking exactly, but it's nice to have these little foundations of new ideas which you can then sort of build on and sort of insert your own sort of drumming personality on top. So all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop up there, smash it a couple of different speeds, and then come and say goodbye. Here we go. Nice and slow. 1, 2, 3. Bit faster. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice fast. 1, 2, 3. Alright drummers, so there it is. I hope you enjoyed that lesson. It's a real juicy little drum fill to sink your teeth into over the weekend. It's got some cool little sticking patterns in there. Obviously you can reorchestrate it, reorder the sticking pattern if you want to, but just steal some ideas from this. If you want the sheet music, you'll find that over at my website, www.alexribchesterdrums.com. While you're over there, you can check out the sponsorship program, which is £5 a month or £50 a year for some additional content and more lessons. And that's pretty much it. If you like the video, give it a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And if you want to be notified every time a new lesson comes out, hit that little bell icon and that will happen. So until next time, take care, keep drumming, and I'll see you soon for some more fun-free drumming ideas. All right guys, see you later. Bye.